When you're starting out in the adult world, there are many times you feel lost and confused. How do I file my taxes? How do I find renter's insurance? Where do I even want to go in life? Well, for me, at 22 years old, I flew from the desert plains of West Texas to chilly Minneapolis to start my new job as an app developer for a major retailer headquartered downtown. And I was lost and confused. Lost and confused in the Skyway system, that is. The city of Minneapolis has 11 miles worth of second-story, temperature-controlled pedestrian bridges that connect from building to building called skyways. You can get from your apartment to the dentist, to your favorite restaurant, to your office, and even to a Vikings game, all without ever having to step outside. It's pretty great, but it can be like a maze if you don't know where you're going. Sure, there are signs and maps at the entrances that say, "You're crossing 4th Street," or "You're entering US Bank Plaza." But a visitor doesn't know if 4th Street is the right direction, and a visitor doesn't know what's inside US Bank Plaza. They're just trying to find a Caribou Coffee or the entrance to their Timberwolves game. What I needed was a map to tell me, 1, exactly where I was in a building skyway, and 2, which direction I was facing. If I knew those two things, I might be able to find my nail salon without having to stop and ask around. So I made that map, and I published it as an Android app called SkywayMap Minneapolis. You can see exactly where you are in the Skyway system, and you can see every place around you. The further you zoom in, the more places will show up. There's no search bar yet, but you can tap on a place to drop a pin and mark where you're going, like this. Tap anywhere else to make the pin disappear, just like you would on your regular Google Maps app. What if you just want to point anywhere on a map? Just press and hold to drop a pin. And if you zoom too far away, you can tap the icon in the corner to put yourself back in the center. If I'm here at a hotel in this building, and I'm trying to get some snacks at Target in this building, I can tap Target and drop a pin. This will place a marker so I can calculate my own most efficient path. Normally, my blue dot will have an arrow pointing in which direction I'm facing. This is helpful if I end up in this building with 6 exits like this one, and I don't know which is the right one to take. I can just turn my body or my phone and see if my pointer lines up with the path I want to take. However, I'm spoofing my location for this demo, so no arrow is showing up right now. The app uses Google Maps API to provide the city's streets and location. It offers a polyline feature, which is what I use to create the blue skyway paths that are overlaid. Every single twist and turn here is marked by its exact latitude and longitude at its start and at its end. At one point, I thought I was going to have to walk the entire skyway system myself and drop a pin at every turn I took inside a building to record its latitude and longitude. But luckily, I didn't do that. There already existed a SkywayMap website with the same idea. It was a Google Maps API with a polylines overlay. It didn't show your location, which was a big necessity for me. But the website did provide something extra. If I inspected the website with my Chrome's browser developer tools, I could see some of the code that the website used. And some of that code included the JavaScript file with the list of latitude and longitudes that they used. I was able to extract those 500 pairs of latitudes and longitudes and format them in a way that my Kotlin file needed them. There are a lot of features that could be added to this app. Individual skyways could be selectable and show a pop-up with its hours or accessible shops. There could be a filter to mark entrances or restrooms. And I'd really love to add a search bar so I can just type coffee shop instead of having to zoom around the screen looking for a caribou. But that part of Google's API charges the developer for every network call, and I'm not made of money. Maybe in the future, Skyway businesses could pay for promotions. COVID hit right when I released this app, so this app hasn't been getting very much traffic, as downtown itself hasn't been getting too much traffic. Are actually closed because they're all privately owned by their buildings. But when everyone comes back to town eventually, my app will hopefully be the one that they go to. There are a few other Skyway apps on Google Play, but they haven't been updated in years, so they no longer work properly. They don't show your actual location in the city, or you have to pay for it. I'm just trying to help people find their way around downtown and enjoy what Minneapolis has to offer.